is new? Welcome to Friday Night Live on the eve of the winter solstice. I don't know if it's just me, but I haven't been able to really watch the news because every time I look at the news I get furious. Is it just me? Let me know, is it just me? Every time I look at the news, even a headline, a rage raises up within me. I don't think I'm the only one. Let me know I'm not the only one. Let me straighten my curtains here. You cry too? Oh, well, that's why I don't watch it for very long. I did get your notice, Old Silver, that you're on the channel in the chat from the Substack. For me, what I do is I write. Writing helps a lot. Actually, on that note, I find that kind of interesting because writing the Substacks helps me to process how I'm feeling a lot. And then by the same token, writing about it in a way that people can read it means it's making me activate, right? It's actually pushing me to express my feelings, which gets a message out to others. And what I'm finding, and this is really true, what people want to hear and what people want to read, I'm judging by the popularity of, I have a couple, my stats are up to, and I haven't been at this too terribly long, like over 200 people will read my Substack and are subscribing with barely any promotion. My point is that what I'm starting to see is that anyone who is putting a message out there, thoughts out there about we're not going to take this crap, they're getting a lot of mileage out of that. And thank you for your sweet compliments. So it's interesting. If you're putting a message out of we're not going to take this crap, then you're going to be sending a message out that other people will glom onto. And so I want us all to be doing that. So share my Substacks. Maybe you might start a Substack and write. It's worth considering. We are at the edge of this winter solstice time. I don't even know what's going on with this. With the government. I don't even know. I mean, I told you that I saw a shutdown. I mean, people, let's just look at it. We actually have an opportunity, well, first of all, to fight back. With Kamala Harris, there's an opportunity, and I'm going to still speak about it as if this is all in play. You called your congressman. Good. Oh. Hang on, because I'm gonna see what you said. Kamala canceled her trip and Biden came back from Delaware. She went to the White House. Why? Did that just happen? So anyway, we have this choice in the United States of America, and I do believe that I was picking up on the chaos. I saw the government shutdown. I saw it in my mind's eye. I saw a government shutdown, and I said it wouldn't last long at all. So this is likely what I was seeing, because it looks like it passed till March. Yeah. So that was like so strong. That's what I was talking to you about. We had the opportunity, and we still have it. We just have to fight for it. We could have sanity. We could have sanity. We could have maturity. We could have peace. Are you with me? We could have all those wonderful things if it weren't for the mainstream media going all in on we need an oligarchy. So let's just reflect for a moment on the United States of America minus Donald Trump and minus MAGA and minus Putin interfering in our country. We could have environmental initiatives to bring back endangered species. Damon, I was just thinking about you. We have missed you in the chat. Damon's back. Let's give him a bell. I thought you might have gone to Estonia. We could have Sanity, Damon. like you're writing up there. They knew the report was coming. Why did Kamala come? Where was Kamala going? Yeah, we need to wrestle our democracy back. Jessica Denson has Glenn Kirshner on tonight. I'm not very happy with Glenn Kirshner right now. Damon saying hi to us all. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Earlier today, I was getting a lot of hits, impression-wise. And one of the hits that I was getting psychically, impression-wise, nobody hit me except my guides, was that there's something very big going down as we speak. It's an intense day. It's an intense day. There's something big going down right now. What did Glenn Kirshner do? Glenn Kirshner's still speaking as if we're going to have a Trump administration. And I'm in a concerted effort to get us as a collective. I'm in a concerted effort to get us as a collective. This is my goal. To get us as an American populace to stop talking about a president-elect. I can't even get it out of my mouth. I'm on a mission as ASAP to get the entire collective of America, I have big goals, to stop talking about the next 4 years under this lunatic who's being led around on a leash by a billionaire who wants to be king of the freaking planet. Our energy is a lot stronger. I did feel something is in the works. It has to do with Elon. We'll read on it. Oh, the report was coming tonight. Yeah, let's look at that. The Avril Haines report, the intelligence agency. Let me ask about that. It has to do, what I'm picking up on has to do with what the world is going to do about Elon Musk. And I feel that he's going to be arrested. But I don't actually feel like he's going to be arrested on American turf. So we'll see what happens with that. What a freaking mess. But I want you to know too that there's a reason that we're in this mess. And let me give you my take on it. Because that's what you come here for, right? And to hang out and have fun with us. Every single slimy, corrupt, illegitimate, evil, dark, disgusting person, qualities are right in front of us. And the greed, the greed, the greed. It's so clear to me that because this planet is shifting and changing and the universe is always expanding and things are always getting better, that this needs to be revealed in order to be healed. Yeah, Elon has contributed to Britain's right-wing party. I saw that today, and he associates with Nazi groups. And what the hell is he doing in our election? What? I meant to say in our government, and I said election. Yeah, that too. My cards are all mixed up. I like to have them straightened out before I read. But let's do the dowsing, shall we? Germany had a terrorist attack today. I did not hear about that. Where was it and what happened? Give me the deets. That's terrible. Is Elon Musk standing to be arrested in the near future? I do have yes. Hello, Sandy. Sandy's saying hi to everybody. The question is, pray for the people in Germany. It looks like a terrorist drove into a crowd. Did people die? Adam Kinzinger is on. Is on what? He's just on. Is Elon Musk getting? Yeah, they're getting ready to arrest Elon Musk. They said maybe 11 people died. Let's take a moment of silence for the people in Germany right before Christmas. That's horrible. Let's take a moment of silence. All right, let's bring it all in. Let's take a deep breath. Let's take a moment of silence for the people in Germany, please. About 10 seconds. Thank you. That's very sad. And also we had a shooting this past week. I didn't read about it. Like I said, I'm not really reading the news. I'm just going with my impressions. So I might be asking you guys for headlines. House passed a bill now going to the Senate. Okay. Adam Mockler is talking about Elon Musk. All right. It's too much, people. There's so much going on. It's a lot. Let's start with let me just grab my nefarious people cards. I'll be right back. They're right over here. I thought, yes. My nefarious people cards. Because I'm going to actually read on Trump. We have to be patient. I know, my nefarious cards again in workout. We have to continue to be breathing deeply and intending what we want to happen. And when we slow down and we breathe deeply and we put our intentions out to the universe of what we want to happen, then we're very powerful. But it's not going to happen if we're like all speeded up. We're not going to be very powerful if we're all speeded up and if we're all worried. Okay? Just everybody bring it down. Thomas is here and he's going to provide us probably with a few dad jokes. No pressure, but 3 cards about Trump. Now remember the other night, it was last night, thanks for attending the Grassroots of Democracy live stream meeting. And I told you, I let it slip a little, I let a little bit of a psychic impression slip, that I really do feel like Donald Trump is mentally gone. And that Elon, being the opportunist that he is, has already decided that he's stepping in to be president. I know it's frustrating to wait. I didn't say it wasn't frustrating. I'm just saying our practice is to slow our energy down and to intend what we want. It's very powerful to do that. The orange monster. The orange monster is attempting to get things done that are feeling like an exercise in futility. Elon wants to rule the world. That is just a very accurate statement. It's not like, oh, well, that's a crazy thing. No. Elon Musk wants to be king of the world. He wants to cull the herd of humans. Elon wants this. He's the orange buffoon, yeah. And he really does want to be king of the world. Elon does. Ryan saying my energy is high. Yeah, winter solstice is a very, very high energy time. As far as the orange monster goes, what he's experiencing, the orange menace, is an exercise in futility. Everything that Trump is doing right now feels to him like it's not really getting where he wants it to be. Elon is buddies with Putin. Exactly. We've been talking about that a lot. The Ten of Pentacles, the money. Okay, as far as Trump goes, the money trail is being revealed. The dark money trail is being revealed. And I keep on getting this card. The Eight of Cups. Things are not looking very good for Trump. Dad joke, don't you hate it when someone answers their own question? I do. I like that one. That's good. Here, you get a bowl. A bowl, not a bell. I have a bowl here. See? The Eight of Cups. I got this the other night, and I'm getting it again. The Eight of Cups. So this is, I'm reading on Trump. He's experiencing exercise and futility. That's what he's experiencing. The connections to the dark money that our enemies is being revealed as we speak. Might be in that report, in the Avril Haines report. And the Eight of Cups, having not regrets, but looking at what he's done in the past and going, whoa boy. Because as cognitively declined as he is, he does know that he's not in a very safe situation, Trump, in terms of remaining a free man. Okay. Let's pull 3 cards about Elon, since I'm picking up very strongly that he's going to be arrested. Just trying to remember her name. Yeah, Avril Haines. And I only, because I'm not really watching the news, there's people here in the chat that, okay, they told me about Avril Haines. And several people are saying that they got the intelligence report about what happened in the elections. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at Elon. There's something going on. There's a big shift. There's a big shift. As we speak, there's something big happening right now that has to do with all this, the election and everything. I'm reading on Elon. What's his fate? What's Elon's fate? So you guys, it's the week end before Christmas on Wednesday. I hope you're going to celebrate and do something fun and festive. Do remember that Christmas Eve, my Church of Spirituality, there's a service at 10 p.m. Eastern and 10 a.m. On Christmas Eve, 10 p.m. Eastern, so that's Tuesday night, and on Christmas Day at 10 a.m. So join us for our Christmas service. We sing Christmas songs and stuff. And the other thing, before I continue on reading about, I'm going from the light to the dark, right? Last year, I just want to remind you, last year on the 23rd, 1 year ago, I read A Christmas Carol. It's in its entirety, and I reposted it today. If you want to hear A Christmas Carol, the original version, Dickens, the full version, and there were costume changes and everything. I did it as a fundraiser last year. Please check that out because I reposted it. If you like the story of A Christmas Carol, and it took 3.5 hours. I had like barely a voice left afterwards. All right, Elon. That doesn't look like a good situation for Elon. The Knight of Pentacles is justice, world justice, from the world, from our allies coming for Elon. Because of his... These cards are so gross. If you know your world history, you might know who Ava Caderde and Juliette Bisson, the French women, you might know who they were. But anyway, I'm reading on Elon. And this is about, they have revealed his connections to the enemy have been revealed. He's screwed. Yeah, he's screwed. The King of Pentacles, yep. It is because he has been manipulating with his money, manipulating people to do his bidding. Elon has. I have seen this before in a big way, which you might say, of course, logically, you know, logically he would be doing that. But I'm really seeing it here. So as far as Elon goes, Knight of Pentacles, yeah, they actually, the lover card there, that nefarious looking lover card, that actually has to do with his connections to the enemy. The King of Pentacles is, they're going after him for what he's done with his money. For one thing. His government contract should be nullified. They will be, and I feel like Starlink is going to be taken down and replaced with something else. Some people get rich without hurting others. Somebody said that people don't get rich without hurting others. Dad joke, my flat earther friend was troubled by having some doubts about his beliefs, so I told him there's nothing to sphere but sphere. There's nothing to sphere but sphere itself. I like it. It's a long one. All right, you're being sent blessings from other people in the chat. Please hit the thumbs up. When we have 200 people that have hit the thumbs up, we will do a group hug. All right. Earlier this evening it was snowing. Is it still snowing? Can you see it? It's kind of hard to see, but it's snowing out. Yay! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride. Sorry, the Christmas spirit just came over me. Yeah, it's the first time it snowed. I mean, I don't think it's sticking or anything, but it's snowing. Yay, thank you for the generous donation, Marby. I appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel, it's free. I mean, I want you to know that I feel things going in a more positive direction, and even if you don't see it, I can trust my guides. I can really trust that. The third graders sang that last night at the show. You went to a show? My neighbor couldn't afford his water bill anymore, so I sent him a get well soon card. Get a well soon. I don't know. I know there's bad stuff happening, but you know, it just feels like I feel an opening into the light coming, and it's not like an oncoming train. I feel an opening into the light. I do. I guess you might call that a portal or something. Well, winter solstice, traditionally for thousands and thousands of years, has been a very sacred time. I feel positive direction, right? Yeah, for some odd reason, I keep checking in and going, really? You feel like everything's going to be great? And it's like, yeah, I do. Yeah, thank you, Marby. I much appreciate it. And all of you who give so generously. It's been snowing in Michigan. Well, Michigan has a lot of snow. I was born there. We got pictures of snow up to the roof. But we moved here when I was 4. There used to be a lot of snow. Okay, 3 cards about MAGA Mike. I'm laughing. I say MAGA Mike and I'm cracking up laughing. I don't know why. Poor, pathetic, fake Christian. Fake to the nth degree. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Oh. If MAGA Mike was here in the room right now, I would be saying, I'm sorry. This isn't good. But he wouldn't believe in tarot cards anyway, because he's a fake Christian. He feels completely conflicted. He has the 10 of Swords, which is like the most painful card in the deck. Even worse than the 3 of Swords, I think. It's over for MAGA Mike. Now, I don't even have to, like, I try not to show you the cards that are just too gruesome. This is pretty gruesome. This is MAGA Mike. He done lost his head. The 10 of Swords is Bridget Bishop, which is that's a tough card. She was an accused witch who was hung. And the death card. Yeah. Well, they're trying to oust him. He's ousted. He's done. It's over for him. We've been predicting that for a long time. Yes, Michigan got a lot of snow. Traditionally, you know. The only thing you get free of charge is a dead battery. True. There's no such thing as a free lunch. There's so many things to read on, my goodness. Let me remind you that if you're a member, and I hope that you consider being a member, couple things. I'm just putting in my little announcements. I'm sprinkling them through the show tonight. Tomorrow night we have a winter solstice celebration. I tried to get it set up that it would be in Salem, but they're not really doing anything that's public. So we're going to do our winter solstice celebration. If you're a member, it will be live streamed here at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and it will be set to members only. And there's still time to become a member. So that means you just see me and you'd be able to be part of it. The winter solstice, the psychic party is 1 week early this month. It's usually the last Saturday of the month. So there's that. I'm going to pull 3 cards about Kamala. When we're up to 200 thumbs up, we will do a group hug. Happy birthday, Sandra! Somebody's saying it's Sandra's birthday, so I'm just throwing it out there. A cusp baby, because the sun goes into Capricorn tomorrow. Thank you, Rose, for putting up my information for donations. Thank you to all of you who sent donations. I relish the fact that you've mustered the strength to catch up to me. Kamala. The sword of truth is coming. The 8 of Cups, the loss that Kamala suffered. You know what I think? I'm going to tell you what I think about when I think about what happened to Kamala for the election being stolen. Because this is the way we talk on this channel. The election was stolen from Kamala. So I'm reading on Kamala right now, and the sword of truth is here. Let me just tell you a quick story. Growing up here in the Boston area, years ago, during the Boston Marathon, this is pre-internet. I don't know what year it was. They were running the Boston Marathon, run the Boston Marathon, and, you know, at the end of the marathon, this woman named Rosie Ruiz. Some of you who are from this region probably remember this. She cut into the race and she crossed the finish line. And she was declared the winner because nobody had seen that she had stolen the win from the Boston Marathoner female who actually won. Do you guys remember that? Rosie Ruiz, I'll never forget. She just jumped out of the crowd and jumped into the race, and I don't know how she got away with it, but she got away with it. And what she did was she stole that moment which is just the worst possible thing you can do to somebody who's earned their right to win the Boston Marathon. I'll have to look up what year that was. This is what I get about Kamala. A Rosie Ruiz was done. Thank you, Maria. Yeah. That's what that's about. But the sword of truth is here. And the Seven of Rods indicates there's a whole lot to parse through. But right now, Kamala is a very presidential human, because what I see in Kamala is she's got a strong ability to do, and probably Joe Biden trained her really well, to juggle a lot of things at once effectively. Oh, you just joined. Thank you. Thanks for joining. All levels are invited to the psychic party. Was it 1980? Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. She has that capability. So Kamala is juggling a whole lot right now, but she is so competent. It's amazing. According to Google, what? So that's how she's doing right now. A Rosie Ruiz was done on her. Somebody stole the win that didn't deserve it, right? It's kind of an appropriate comparison. But she's really capable of it. Like, I feel Kamala going into prosecutor brain, prosecutor mode, vice president mode, future president mode, Biden's helper mode, mom mode, mamala mode, wife mode, cook. I mean, she's really good. It was a red mirage, yeah. It was fake. Let's read on this. I'm into switching decks a lot lately. Kamala is so smart. She really does it all. Yeah. Really pick that up. Thank you, Zircon, for sharing my information. She's highly competent. It was such a joke. Well, Trump is a joke anyway. It was such a joke when Trump was up there during his rallies. Well, that was a joke in itself. But when he was like, oh, Kamala, she's so stupid. She has no IQ. Like, what? I mean, give a convincing lie if you're going to lie. Dad joke, exaggeration is 1 billion times worse than understatement. Hang on, my cards are messed up. You wanted her as our first best female president. You don't put that in the past tense, old silver. Could fix that. You want her as our first best female president. I know, they made you so mad with that low IQ crap, right? I'm going to read on America right now, but these cards are so mixed up. Like, they're going all different ways. Let me see if I can manage them. Let's just do this. Thank you, Sandra, for joining. You're invited to the Winter Solstice party tomorrow night. Just make sure you're here at 7 Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow night, and it'll be set to members only. I spotted an albino Dalmatian today. It was the least I could do for him. I'm reading all the jokes tonight. Sorry, I hope it's not too terribly distracting, but they're pretty funny. I'm going to pull 3 cards about this report. About this intelligence report, about what happened in this election. No wonder I was getting a strong feeling about Elon getting in big trouble. No wonder. Okay. Yeah, I probably missed your dad joke because following the chat, I just go right to Thomas. Sorry, Rose, but I'm sure people appreciated it. That report. What they're doing right now, I keep telling everybody here that there's a connection to January 6th with with what they've discovered. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Jacasier. I'm reading about the report. So the Two of Pentacles is they're kind of, right now what I see is legal analysts going over the report. Yeah, Damon's in the house. I don't know where he went. He was gone for a while. People told me they spotted him on other chats. I was like, you traitor. We're just kidding, Damon. We love you. We love that you're back. That report. The Eight of Pentacles indicates there's a lot of really, there's a lot of meat in that report. The Two of Pentacles is, they're kind of parsing through it. All the legal things that must be addressed before they do anything with that report. The Six of Swords is, this is pointing to a Trump being held accountable in that report. It's in there. Let's ask this question. In 2 weeks, are we going to continue to hear about an inauguration of an orange monster? In 2 weeks, is that what no. Yes, it's a lot of work to do what I'm doing, for sure. I love it, though. Thank you to all you people that are joining. Do I think it will take a while? No, I don't really think it's going to take... Do I think what specifically is going to take a while? For us to hear the report? What's your actual question? Because what I was asking the pendulum just then was, in 2 weeks, will our national conversation in 2 weeks still be, which is driving me crazy, about an inauguration of an orange fascist monster? And I have no. That's not what our conversation will be. It's not. In 2 weeks, we're not going to be saying, "Oh, the inauguration of an orange monster." I just have to call him that because I'm so tired of his name. All right. I only answer when questions if the guides give me that information. They generally, it's not very often that I get specific time frames. But I just asked about in 2 weeks. I posed the question. And I got that in 2 weeks we will not be, the conversation will be different. I can call him the convicted felon instead. Yeah. What the heck are we doing voting? I know. Do you understand why I can't watch the news? Because I get too, like, I'm going to blow my top furious. Do you guys know what I mean? The Dookie dictator. That's funny, Ryan. Well, I'm choosing even another deck. I guess I'm trying to use up all my decks lately. I'm choosing another deck. Wow. I feel like everything's happening in a very, very concentrated time frame these next few days. In real life, there's no reset button? No, there is. Okay. Jessica Denson. It's not Dennison, it's Denson. And last night, I was talking about, at our Grassroots of Democracy meeting, which is live stream, please share it. Last night I was telling everybody to please go into the chats of the people that have channels and podcasts that are dissenting. And write a comment in their chats that says, I want to help, because that has a potential to get a real strong movement going. You can see the snow now? Yeah. See, snow! I guess it's getting more intense. It's a blizzard out there. Not really. Okay, Tom, read Thomas's dad jokes. I can't read them all, or I won't be doing actual readings. I'll just be reading dad jokes. Yeah, I noticed Jessica Denson is on live at 7. Saying I did notice that. I'm competing. 10 more thumbs up. Yeah, so go ahead and put that in the chat. In big letters, I want to help. We'll get a movement going. We will. We'll get a movement going, for sure. I guess that was a good dad joke. People are cracking up. 8 more thumbs up and we'll do a group hug. I'm going to pull 3 cards and I'm going to ask, just speaking of, I do feel like, Gloria's putting that in my chat. I want to help. Not just to me, to Jessica Denson too, and Politics Girl, and anybody who's keeping up a conversation about we're not going to accept this. We dissent. All right. 3 cards. I'm going to ask whether in the next few days, today's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, by Monday prior to PNN, 7 p.m. Eastern as always. By Monday prior to PNN, will we have a significant shift in the news? And I'm actually going to pull 3 cards. We dissent! You want to help? Yeah, well, make sure you listen. I meant in other people's chats. Make sure you listen to our meeting last night. It's only 30 minutes. Yeah, Jessica Denson she's right on track. That's where we all need to be. Is this a free question chat or only paid? No, you don't have to pay to ask a question. I just want to let you know that if you ask a question and I'm not feeling like the vibe to answer it, it might be for another night. We are the resistance. So between now and Monday, are we gonna see something happen? I actually am picking up not yet. Our job right now is to keep our balance. Our job right now, between now and Monday, over the weekend, our job right now is to keep our balance. Okay? Oh, thank you, Sandy. One more person hit the thumbs up and then we'll do a group hug. Kathy Beal, during our show on Tuesday this week, has been talking about December 24th being a very pivotal day for all of this. I want us all to focus on getting a meditation practice going. That's what I want for all of us here. And knowing that things are going to be okay, because I have the Queen of Cups here. There's a lot of good news coming. Yeah, there's a lot of good news coming. And so what you need to do, I mean, really, and I'm going to say, this is where I'm going to be a little bit preachy here. What you need to do is just work on calming yourself down to the best of your ability. Be calm. And when you bring yourself to that calm state, visualize exactly what you want. Because something good is coming. Okay? And I can tell. Let me tell you how I know that people are really psychic and they just maybe don't practice or think that they're psychic. After the election, everyone stopped watching mainstream media. We all knew we had been being lied to. We've been talking about it since, I don't know, for a long time here. Pass the bong, please. Whatever it takes. But calm yourself down and make sure you use that calming. You can put on calming music or whatever, okay? And in that calming down, visualize exactly what you want to have happen. All right? It's going to make a huge difference. I don't get that we're going to hear the news by Monday, but something good is coming. There's a lot of bad things happening in the world, but just keep your focus on, it's a big shakeout. Intentions are so powerful. Thoughts are things. Just keep saying Kamala is our president. I still have my banners hanging out, flapping around, probably getting ripped in the wind here. You know. We got to do a group hug. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. We're going to do a group hug. Let's do a group hug that what's going on here in our country, we're going to have a victory. Okay? Let's do a group hug that let's just feel the victory. Let's feel these evil people being pulled down. Okay? And also, as we have been doing recently, let's also include in our group hug, besides intending that the evil people are going to be pulled down, let's also think about all the people that are lonely, that are struggling, that are depressed, that are struggling with poverty and depression. Let's hold them in our thoughts, okay? 1, 2, 3, group hug. Let's do this. All the evil people being pulled down out of influence and power. And prayers and love to all those that are struggling through this holiday season. All right, excellent. Let's pull a Forest Fae card in honor of the winter solstice. Michael's saying, so good to see new faces tonight. Can you actually see the people in the chat? You must be psychic. That would be called clairvoyance. Let's pull a fairy card. Models of dragons are not to scale. Thomas, you're too much. Let's get a Fae card. The Forest Fae, yes. Go slowly and listen closely for the words of the tree spirits. This is the autumn Fae, so we're going from autumn to winter tomorrow. Go slowly and listen closely for the words of the tree spirits. That's a really great one for the winter solstice. If you can walk in the woods over the weekend, you will love it. You will love it. You felt that hug, huh? Yeah. You intend for the light to be so strong there's no room for the darkness. Yes. Remember, in the darkness, the light is extra bright. Michael walked by a lake today. Let's pull some cards from the Nefarious deck and asking about the MAGAs in Congress and in general, how the MAGAs in Congress are faring. I really do want to dig into this one. Do a deep dive into how the MAGAs in Congress are faring. Not fairy, faring. The fairies don't like the MAGAs in Congress. Hey, do you like my Snoopy earrings? I got these on eBay. I don't think I've ever worn them. They're surrounded by cedar trees. Nice. Okay, the MAGAs in Congress. How are they? What's their fate? They think they're going to be... it's interesting. Because I feel like the MAGAs in Congress, in general, have thought... Here, aren't they cute? Thanks. The MAGAs in general have thought that they had this whole stealing our country in the bag. But now they don't feel that way. I don't feel like... I feel some shaky MAGA people in our Congress right now. Yeah, you feel people are realizing how detrimental Trump's White House would be to America, and I said after the election, the fake do people do air quotes anymore? I don't see that so much. After the election, I got it so strongly that during this interim time, during this in between, yeah, I can hear their knees knocking. I can hear the MAGA's knees knocking. Things feel shaky. That there would be an opportunity for the truth to be revealed. During these weeks that we're in, the truth is being revealed. And it's a you-know-what show. That's what's happening in our Congress right now, right? So people are paying attention because people are losing their jobs, for one thing, because manufacturing, even though it was experiencing a big boom, now they get wind of these tariffs, and the stock market, like things are happening. He's not even in office, and he's not going to be. And it's already a freaking disaster. So for some reason I got 4 cards, and I'm reading on the MAGAs in Congress, and this is a very clear read. Something's coming down on them very quickly. The MAGAs in our Congress are going to continue to battle and fight and debate. They're going to be struggling, the MAGAs in Congress. The 8 of Wands is something's coming in quickly. They are going to be very upset. They're going to feel very insecure. Yes, I have been saying that since 11/6, you're right. That during this time, I'm repeating myself a lot intentionally lately. I learned that from MAGA. Just keep saying it over and over, and people will get it in their brains. It's a tactic that they use. I'm not using it as a tactic. I just want to reinforce things. Plus, we have new people. This is the Hierophant. This is really a clear read. In the sense that these cards are telling me exactly the story. The MAGAs in Congress aren't feeling very confident. Something's swooping in quickly. I feel like everything's going to be exposed. And I did have the 6 of Swords when I was reading on the report, the intelligence report, and that indicates also information that's connected to January 6th is coming out with the intelligence reports that are coming out, including the one about this November 5th. The Hierophant is the Constitution. Interesting. This is about putting things into our conventional order that this country is supposed to run on. And they have been defying it all for years. So now everything's going to be exposed, and they are exceedingly uncomfortable. Will the MAGAs believe what? You mean the people that voted for Trump? It's not going to be about believing. For the people that voted for Trump, it's not like, believe is not the word, in the sense that, like I could say I believe in ghosts, right? It's not that. But I don't see a ghost, or I believe in God, but I don't really see it, like a physical. It's not that the MAGAs will they believe it or will they not believe it. It's going to be an experience that they're having, right? They're experiencing, oh my God, chaos is happening. You can't hide it. Right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A persistent banker wouldn't stop hitting on me, so I asked him to leave me alone. Yeah, I mean, it's like, if you, whether or not you believe that Smurf is there, right? It's there. That's what I'm saying. It's there. And actually, then I got the Hierophant on that. That brings to mind the 14th Amendment, Section 3. I'm going to read on that. The 14th Amendment, Section 3. Trump was never qualified to run for president, and he didn't actually win in 2016. The Kremlin meddled. And he wasn't qualified this time. And Elon Musk has no business being in our government. What the... And I can't even believe that I'm hearing people saying, oh, Elon should be Speaker of the House. Go back to sleep. I'm reading right now on Amendment 14, Section 3. He's even less qualified now. It's absolutely true. Please read my Substacks because it's all there. It's healthy for me to be writing. Please subscribe to my Substack, and if you can get a paid subscription, please you can consider that a donation to me. It's another way to donate. I appreciate it. Well, if Amendment 14, Section 3 was not going to be a factor, I don't think I'd have these cards. Love begins in light. It is an outrage about Elon, and actually that's what's raising some eyebrows with the MAGAs. And the sacrifice is what we've had to sacrifice to get to, like we're starting to see all the things that we've had to sacrifice because they haven't been adhering to our Constitution. But I don't think I'd be getting love begins in light when I ask about Amendment 14, Section 3, if it wasn't going to be enacted. We've lost a lot from this country being run by a band of criminals, right? We've lost a lot. So let's ask this. Oh, my pendulum couldn't handle it. It just detached. Come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it. Let's ask this. I think people are making noise about it. I think it's time for us to really get very loud. Share my Substacks too. If you have trouble finding it, I did put my Substack on the community page, the link, and I'll put the link in the description too. Is Donald Trump going to be inaugurated? Oh my gosh, it's such a fast no. No, no. Thomas says, I believe. It's silly, but I believe. It's not silly to believe. There's a lot of logical reasons. A ton. There's a lot of really good reasons why this can be completely disassembled. This hell that we're in. And that we can have our country be normal again. And not only our country, our world. Oh, it's from A Miracle on 34th Street. I need to watch that movie. It took me like my whole life before I actually saw It's a Wonderful Life. I don't know why, but I don't think I've watched Miracle on 34th Street. What else, you guys? I didn't even think to make tea. We'll do that Monday. Monday will be fun because it'll be so close to Christmas. So I think I'll probably be... I think I might have my Christmas tree with me. No, I'm not going to carry it up here. I would take you to that room where the Christmas tree is. So make sure you come back on Monday. And make sure you listen to A Christmas Carol from last year. I did post it. If you can't find it, just let me know and I'll repost it again. And Church of Spirituality is every Sunday at 1 Eastern Time. It helps you with your life. It helps all of us. And Christmas Eve, 10 p.m. and Christmas morning, 10 a.m. It's all in Eastern Time. And I think that's it for now. Thank you so much to the new people. Thank you for subscribing, for being a member. I'll see you at the Winter Solstice event. I'll be live streaming. It'll be set to members only. Thank you to all my members. Makes a huge difference. I appreciate the support. I'm working in Salem tomorrow. I'm going to be doing readings at a store in Salem, so that'll be fun. And have a good evening. Last dad joke. Before we go, I had to take my niece to the ER today because she swallowed a toy. You're making me work. She swallowed a toy train set. Doctor said she bit off more than she could chew. And with that, I leave you. Namaste. I love you all. I'll see you real soon. Be good to yourselves and keep your vibe up. All right. Bye.